Hi and welcome back to another video of JPlay. I'm doing my usual yearly Essen press room run through. Here we have some stuff from Echoes. I think they're coming out with a lot of new content here. This is basically the main entrance part where the more prominent publishers like Cosmos here, for example, are able to show off their stuff. So again, a lot of things. I'm not sure if I will be able to cover everything, but I believe we are about to see the new content for Robin Hood and Andor, the ewige Kälte. I don't even really know how this is going to be translated. Here's some more stuff for the 3D Catan. I mean, this stuff looks pretty amazing. And yes, Cascadia Game of the Year. Yeah, I think let's move on to some more stuff from Cosmos. This is Terra Nova, basically the spiritual successor to Terra Mystica, which I didn't really enjoy, but here I'm somewhat tempted to give this one another try. Here's some Oak, and overall Game Brewer were pretty prominent this year in the press room. I think these are the components to Oak. I honestly haven't looked at this. And I think up next should be the Palaces of Carrara. Yes, exactly, which I happened to play just the other day. And I really played this one miserably, so I may need to give this one another go as well. And I believe this is Block and Key, which comes with some very impressive 3D components. I honestly also didn't check this one out, but there is still plenty of time, of course. Yeah, Walking Baby. Don't really know about this one here, but I think up next we should see a ton of stuff for Tsukuyomi. Sunrise Kingdom, I think this is the latest installment of stuff. Really do not mind dealing with standees. This is Artisans, which also looks very nice, definitely something I need to check out. And this is Wutaki, which on BGG you read about save the world of Wutaki while backstabbing your opponents and having a blast. And here we have Shogun no Katana, which is all about making katanas, so swords in ancient Japan, which definitely is a nice theme. I like that a lot. And here we have Legend Raiders, definitely some Indiana Jones vibes. Mahlzeit, yeah, that it's a potato, right? But let's definitely looks kind of cute. No clue what this game is all about. Let's move on a little bit just to show you as much stuff as possible. Treasures of Nakbe, which seems to be a re-implementation of 2015 Drachenhorde. Yeah, again, let's move on a little bit. Sorry if I'm moving too fast, but I definitely have to cover a lot of ground in this one here. Viking Raiders. Yeah, Vikings are still a thing, I guess, even this year. Here we are approaching the second edition, second part of Lobotomy, which I keep hearing the first edition was very fun, but had some, let's call it some minor issues with the rules. This one here is Terrascape, definitely an impressive 3D mansion here. Actually like this one a lot. I think it's from the designer from Age of Civilization, if I remember that correctly. Terracotta Army, I think not much. Antilletum, of course, was definitely a thing this year in Essen. I didn't get myself a copy. Let's see if I change my mind. And speaking about impressive table presence, the Eye of Samrock, I believe. And up next, yeah, Europa Universalis. Definitely waiting for my copy to arrive. This, yeah, seems not so simple, honestly. Lords of Vala, the name reminds me a little bit of Tolkien. Epic 7 Arise, definitely a manga themed game. I have no clue if it's based on something Avalonia. Also looks nice. Again, I don't mind standees, makes the game much cheaper. But this one here, Dark Omen, really looks intriguing. I don't know what it is, but this presentation here really gives me something. Cool. And of course, Applejack. Uwe Rosenberg was incredibly busy this year. Ton of new stuff. This seems to be some advent calendars, I don't know. Some more abstract board games here. So let's see what comes on the other side. I'm as surprised as you are. And yeah, this is Tulip Bubble, a very mean and very efficient little game. Really like this kind of games a lot. And definitely some games from our friends in Asia. Really a lot of Korean and Japanese publishers in Essen this year. And obviously I really didn't have all the time in the world to have a look at all of these games, so just take these impressions with you. If there is something that catches your attention, let me know. Home Sweet Home or not, definitely some nice looking 3D components here. This is Mayscape stuff as far as I can recall. Yeah, not sure what this is. Yeah, and here we are, Red Cathedral Contractors, which was pretty much sold out, yeah, pretty soon actually. I didn't get myself a copy, it was simply too slow it seems. And yeah, Lacrimosa, luckily I was able to get a copy of this one. Really happy to feature this on my channel. I believe this one is a reprint of Kohle and Kolonie. This is the German version of Fantasy Ranch as far as I remember. Oltre, I believe this is also the German version which was released. I covered the English version on my channel. And here is Hegemony and its expansion, definitely a table hawk. Need to check this one out sooner or later. Something about cute little treehouse critters. And what do we have? I have Feed the Kraken, of course. I think this was just getting a reprint or so, as far as I can remember. And here is Captain's Log, definitely something I'm looking forward to. I hope to receive my shipment relatively soon. Yeah, tough calls, don't really know what this one is. Again, I really couldn't check them out all. Adventures in Neverland. I think this is now the final retail copy. Definitely a cool theme. I like Peter Pan a lot, actually, the whole story. So is all my kids, actually. Again, some more 3D printed components. Completely missed the name of the game. Apologies for that. St. Patrick's, yes, definitely something I want to check out. Caldera Park, Sky Mines. Yes, I do own Mombasa, so I'm okay with that. And this is, I think, Beer and Bread, the One Ring RPG. Definitely nice looking artwork, and the rule book seems to be pretty cool. Really something to check out. I think this is Alien, also an RPG. I love these blueprintish kind of schematics. Definitely nicely done. And yeah, of course, the Stefan Feld City Collection. I really like most of the games. I haven't played Marrakesh yet because this is an original game. The price point of these games were pretty high, actually. I believe this is Powerline, and then up next should be Helsinki, as far as I can recall. Exactly. Here we have Sapa Inco, and from there we are moving directly to Old London Bridge. So some more Queen Game stuff. This looks actually pretty nice. Chaos im Museum. Don't really know about this one. Dawn Under, I believe this is a reprint of a relatively old kids game from 2004 or so, but definitely looks more spooky now. Deolim. Some nice dice on Feld. Love that a lot. Federation. Yeah, this looks definitely interesting. And here we have the pretty impressive deluxe version of Monuments. I mean, these miniatures, quote unquote, are truly massive. I was on the verge here, but let's see about that. Maybe I get myself a copy still. Definitely some nice looking artwork here. I really kind of do like this art style. Here we have Ephios, Political Rise in a Dystopian Universe. Definitely great artwork, like this one here a lot. May need to check it out. And I believe up next, Ice Flows and Foes, a nice looking 3D kind of kids game as far as I know. And yeah, up here we have some more Bitoku. Definitely looking nice, but also quite busy. I've never played this game so far. Maybe I should try it. Here we have Ave Bave, a two-player trick-taking game. Definitely need to check this one out. Here I completely missed what this was, but also very nice Asian-looking artwork. Always drawn into this. Some more Yutenori, some more abstract game it seems. And this was really, really nice. Die Schriftrolle der Geheimnisse with this magnifying glass here and this scroll. Really cool presentation. Lady Up, definitely a game for my 5-year-old. Overall, there were a lot of cute looking games out there. Abu Symbol, where did I see that font before? Okay, what do we have? Insecta. I love these biological themes for whatever reason. Really do work for me. What do we have here? Festival. Yeah, I think this is a stage crowd builder or so. Look definitely quite nice. Some more stuff for Dominion. I think we are never getting rid of it. Some Harry Potter content. And Homesprint. Yeah, don't really know about this one, but cute little Marvel miniatures for sure. Dino, some more kid games here. Lily Mills. I think this was a game collection for kids also. And yeah, don't really know. Punted? I don't know. Completely missed this one here. Taiwan Night Market. Yeah, I think this is a game that might work well for me. Cute components, but I think don't let it deceive you. I think this was a pretty serious game actually. Pathogen. Don't really know about this one. But let's keep going and looking at more random stuff. Again, I think this were a lot of Asian publishers here. Monster Buster. Really didn't check those out in particular. I think this was Dogfighter. Pretty impressive miniatures with some nice little, really cool components actually. And yeah, basically looking at more random. I think this is all around rivers. This is... I keep forgetting. Oh god, this is embarrassing. Endless Winter, of course. Yeah, a ton of stuff for Endless Winter. Something I definitely need to check out. Fantasy Pop. And over here we have 1998 ISS, which is by Looping Games, who also do really love years in their game names, like 1923 Cotton Club. Here we have Frika, a nice looking two-player game. Don't really know about this one, but this should be the German version of Garden Nation. Definitely a cool theme, but also nothing I have checked out yet, but definitely need to change that. And here we have Oros, a tile colliding, volcano erupting, mountain making, wisdom gathering, action economy strategy game. Yes, I did read that, of course. This should be the German version of Creature Comfort. Definitely looking cute, but somehow I cannot really grasp it for whatever reason. Here we have some localized versions of well-known games like Honeybus here, for example, Brew. And this is Zwergendorf with a very nice handmade dwarf, it seems. Some more localized versions here. Coffee Traders, the latest installment of the Isle of Cats, Explore and Draw. And I believe here is Chocolate Factory. Definitely looks tasty. Look at these pralines chocolate bar. Nicely done. I think this is another localized version, Hall of the Mountain King, or maybe Fall of the Mountain King. And yeah, this one speaks for itself. ISN Vanguard. Definitely a nice table presence as well. Cool. This should be Lords of Ragnarok. Definitely nice looking miniatures for sure. Here we have Knockdown, a two-player arena game as far as I know. Some nice looking miniatures. Here's Autobahn actually. And here, Mindbag, First Contact, which is being co-designed by Richard Garfield. And I think the gameplay seems very cool. And here we have Barbarian Kingdoms. Seems to be an asymmetrical dudes on a mat kind of game with standees, and they're looking for a distributor, it seems. Some more card games out there, and I'm terribly sorry to all the publishers and designers out there, which games I have missed. I'm really, really sorry. Pretty sure these are all amazing games. Nice little axe here. I think this is all Super Baron Kingdoms, exactly. A lot of Rome. It seems Rome-themed games are also not going to die anytime soon. Arsène Lupin. At least I think it's based on the book. I don't know. Artwork looks pretty cute, but reminds me a little bit of Pinocchio. And here we have Exploration. A game I didn't buy just because of my FOMO. Because they were basically sold out on one of the expansion. And for whatever reason, I don't know. Metalla. Yeah, I think this seems to be Lagetta. Again, Vikings still a big thing this year, and I'm pretty sure we will see more Viking-themed games in the near future. And yeah, a long row of tables with a ton of stuff on it. And here we are approaching Cleopatra and the Society of Architects, which I believe is simply a highly overproduced re-implementation of the original game from 2000 something, but yeah, definitely looks pretty impressive. Siderian Confluence, I think this is an expansion, but the base game is really truly amazing. That's the German version of Endless Winter. An Age Contrived. This is a game I completely missed, but definitely looks cool. Absolutely. And here's the exclusive table of Portal games. Gotham City, I think detective-based game in a Batman universe. 11, for sure. I do know some of my friends are really into football, so I'm pretty sure I may be able to play this rather sooner than later. And I think in the back we see Basilica, but we may want. Yeah, I think we are walking over it here, so you can definitely have a glance at this one here too. Yeah, something more colorful, but a nice distraction from the standard-looking Euro beige. For sure, apologies to all the fans out there. Nice-looking trees here. Don't really know what this is. This is Schwing die Hufe, a horse-themed game, obviously, with very nice-looking 3D components here. Kuschelkolonie, yeah, also some very German kids games. Schatzinseln, really nice-looking ship. And I think these might be some escape games. Yeah, I don't know. Walk the Planks, yeah. Elephants on a pirate ship, it seems. Yeah, just take the impression here. Nice looking pack. Farm Club, okay. Looking nice. Tribes of the Wind, exactly. I think artwork by Vincent Dutré, amazing stuff. I love his work, amazing. Lockdown, Niederwellier, the expansion. And yeah, this is pretty much the pretty massive Pegasus table with a lot of their stuff. Call of Cthulhu, Endless Winter, pretty much the German version of a lot of well-known games. I mean, Sky Mines is originally for sure. 5, Swindler, yeah, definitely all cool games. I really like the way how Pegasus is evolving into something very, very diverse in respect to their games. Really nice. Living Forest, no surprise to this one here. Welcome to the Moon. Yeah, this is the German version and the retail version of Namiji. Here, I must say, my deluxe copy looks much nicer. Merchants of the Cove, I believe the German version. Kozuka. Yeah, of course, King Domino Origins. How could I miss this one? And yeah, basically Black Rose was also the German version. Ton of stuff, and I think they really have a lot of the expansions. And yeah, this should be the next big thing by Pegasus, Spaceship Unity. I haven't fully figured this one out, but definitely are intrigued. Dorfromantik. Yeah, I saw tons of games being carried around in Essen by a lot of folks. Definitely need to check this one out. And yeah, it seems Uno is never going to die. Every card is wild. Fun, right? Some more German localized versions of relatively, not really old game, I think 28 was from last year, Assassin's Creed. This is the retail copy of the game, German, of course. The new stuff for Dungeon Fighter. I love this game a lot. I haven't tried the second edition because I'm relatively happy with my first edition actually. Tiny turbo cars. A lot of racing themed games, at least I think, for whatever reason. Some stuff for the German version of This War of Mine, which I played a couple of times. Waste Night, the second edition. I do own the first one. I know the second edition is fully cooperative. Some more Dungeon Fighter stuff. They upgraded some of the boards, it seems. A Christmas version of Pictures. And here we have Crossing Oceans, a game I really looked forward to. Basically, somewhat of a re-implementation or reimagination of Transatlantic by McGurts. Crash Octopus, a nice looking dexterity game actually. Iki, I think these are all German versions or basically localizations. Imperium, Classic and Legends. Last Aurora, Dice Throne. Yeah, I think a lot of German version of already out games, but I appreciate that. Fantasy Brawl. Roll Camera, I believe also the German version of the game. Not even sure if we already have the expansion in here. This should be Faberland, definitely looking cute. Steampunk Rally Fusion. I believe this is Shark, which should be the re-implementation of the 80s stock trading game, as far as I can recall. Princess of Florence. And yeah, again, a lot of games by Asian publishers. Really nice. Really love to see a lot of more internationalization here. Hercules and Evora, a game, a Roman-themed game, still a big thing this year. I think this is Woodcraft. Yeah, definitely a highly anticipated game for sure. You're the cutest, Meeple. Okay, nice. Fly Home, Just Wild, Fish and Flip. Okay. The Two Heirs. That's intriguing. Definitely need to check this one out. And I believe we are slowly approaching the end of my walkthrough here with a relatively long line of tables here. Core Space. Don't even know if that's the German version or not, but we will definitely have a look at some more games. Shards, which I think was the first one on the BGG list because it's self-published or so. Influencer, yeah, not sure about this one. I do a lot of stuff on Instagram, but I'm pretty sure I'm not an influencer. Sans souci. Eldfall, also very impressive looking miniatures. May want to check this one out here. Really massive. Angel Fury, ton of miniatures in this one. Look pretty furious, obviously. And yeah, again, some more stuff. Aeolus, Averfühler. Definitely a game I need to check out sooner or later. Great guy he is. And these look very nice. Backgammon in leather and chess. And I think this is basically a dice tray or so. Really looking cool. Swedish Parliament, yeah, I have no clue how they work. I don't know. But yeah, looks pretty busy. Yeah, just some random impressions here. Goons, yeah, that's definitely something I may want to check out rather sooner than later too. Title plates. Cool components. Flamecraft. Yeah, I think this was ranging relatively high, but for whatever reason this eluded me. May want to check it out too. Virtue, definitely something I need to check out. That's a game right down my alley, I guess. That's the German version of QE by Strohmann Games. Cool guy, by the way. Posthuman Saga. Yeah, really didn't check this one out, but I might enjoy this. Vengeance, I think this is a second version, second part or so. Yeah, Carnival Zombie, second edition. I already played it on my channel. We did an unboxing. Didn't I? A lot of colors actually, so not just beige. I like that. Avaleo, and I highly doubt that this all fits into this small box. No, of course not. That's basically the game here. But yeah, nice. Works very nicely visually. Lost Creatures. Yeah, this is butter. Also, this looks pretty nice. Homemade stuff, but for whatever reason, works for me. Yeah, this is Findorf, the new or the latest big game by 2F Spiele. Fasanerie, they have to stick to the letter F, of course. Space Expatriate, no clue. Not that movie, but yeah, I would definitely enjoy some popcorn. Starship Captains, yeah, that's a game I got, and I will definitely feature this on my channel sooner or later. Really like the theme, totally works for me. Some more stuff for Galaxy Tracker, also not going to die. I think these are all games by Czech Games Edition. Dungeons and Dragons Onslaught by WizKids. Definitely not my kind of game, but looks nice. Join the Partisans, an interesting take on the World War II. But yeah, it may work. I don't know. Meadow, I think expansion Keystone, Ticket to Ride. Yeah, a lot of stuff. I think a lot of German versions of games, more Harry Potter content. Stupor, with some nice wands here. Yeah, I'm a sucker for Harry Potter, actually. More Harry Potter. Familiar Tales. Settlement, First Empires. That's a nice one, actually. And Nebel über Carcassonne. I think it's the cooperative version of the game. Pandemic Clone Wars, yeah, may want to check this one out. I believe Colin did one. Nicely done. Challengers, that's also an interesting game, actually. More Flamecraft. Planet B, definitely something I may want to check out. And yeah, Twilight Inscription, an amazing game. Heat, Pedal to the Metal. Again, a lot of racing themed game this year. And the Agricola 50, which is a big box with pretty much fits in everything into one box. Nice. Ativa, I think also Uwe Rosenberg, again, pretty busy this year. And I believe with these impressions of a huge resource wheel of the Palaces of Carrara, I say goodbye. I really hope you did enjoy the ride. Again, if there is something you want me to check out, let me know. Huge shout out to all of my patrons and channel members out there. You guys are truly amazing. If you want to support my channel here, yeah, you can find my link to Patreon. You can join me here, like and subscribe, leave a comment. Everything helps. And yeah, with that being said, hope to see you soon in one of my other videos. And until then, bye bye.